Hello my dear friends. Today I will tell you a story. My story begins in a small town called Small Town somewhere on the planet Earth. It was a nice town, even though it was very small. It was so small in fact that the local inhabitants had to live in small shacks and eat fresh food that Mother Nature was giving to them. And still, people were quite happy. Until something happened. Something that turned the entire life in the town completely upside down. Something that would forever be known as one of the most tragic and sudden incidents in history of Small Town. Something that we would call the coming of the Great Mother Bee. Fred Miner, the local miner, was the first man to witness the coming of the Great Mother Bee. "It was the most horrifying and yet the most beautiful thing I've ever seen," said Mr. Miner. "I think I'll never forget this." Mr. Miner knew exactly what the coming of the Great Mother Bee meant for him, and for the town that he lives in, but he was paralyzed by the undescribable incredibility and magnificence of the beginning of the end, and so, unable to do anything, Mr. Miner just kept staring at the Mother Bee's horde slowly comes down to the earth from the dark, red sky. The hours were passing. The days were passing. The months. The years. And he just kept staring. His hair turned gray, his skin wrinkled and his eyelids began to close slowly. He was the first victim of the incident. Meanwhile, the citizens of Small Town were doing their everyday's routine. Some were paying the bills, some were growing apples, some were riding pretty pink horses. They were yet to know what a terrible fate they will meet. When the Mother Bee came, some people tried to run to save their lives. That was a mistake. They were the first people to be eaten by the satanic servants of Mother Bee. Some started worshipping Mother Bee. They died fast and painless. Those ones who survived by some miracle decided to hide in the town dynamite storage. They were planning how to destroy this diabolic entity, this monster who took over their hometown and killed all their friends. "We should call the military," said one of the survivors. "We can't," said another. "Mother Bee has destroyed all the communication lines. We are fully isolated here." "We must destroy the Mother Bee on our own then," said the third survivor. "We can't," said another. "We don't even know anything about it." Of course there was no way they could destroy the Mother Bee. They knew it, and so they decided to escape the small town or die trying. But then something happened. The divine music came up from the sky, the beams of light looked out from the clouds. The sky turned gold and then white. The bright flash blinded the survivors. And then the sky turned blue. And the Mother Bee's horde just disappeared. The small town was clear and safe. The survivors could now return the town to its original glory. The moral of this story should be quite obvious.